Perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am Clarissa Rodriguez, Chair of the New York State Workers' Compensation Board. Due to the novel coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic, and state guidelines regarding social distancing, today's board meeting is being conducted remotely from various locations throughout New York State. This meeting is being webcast live for members of the public. So I now call the 987th meeting of the board to order. Madam Secretary, will you please call attendance?
Yes, Chair. Vice Chair Foster? Here. Board Member Pembrocki?
Here.
Board Member Higgins?
Here.
Board Member Lobin?
Good morning, Lauren Lobin.
Good morning. Good morning. Board Member Williams?
Here.
Board Member Hall?
Here.
Board Member Osley?
Here.
Board Member Crane?
Here.
Board Member Stasko?
Here.
Board Member Taveras?
Here.
Board Member Cashinelli?
Here.
Board Member Talon?
Here.
Chair, all members are present. We will have 13 voting members today.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Madam Secretary. So now we do need to identify everyone else that happens to be on the call. So I can see some of you, so I'm going to mention your name, and then if you can just give your full name and let me know if you are present and if you can hear us. So I'll start with David.
Yep. Got him.
Well, if you can give his full name.
David Wertheim, Federal Counsel.
Okay, excellent. Thanks, David. Okay, the Executive Director, Mary Beth.
Mary Beth Woods. Morning.
Okay, excellent. Morning. I see Madeline.
Yes, it's good morning, Madeline Pants, Chief of Adjudication.
Okay, excellent. Thanks for joining us. I see Patrick.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Patrick Primo. Thank you. Office of General Counsel. I see Melissa.
Melissa Stewart, Director of Public Information, here.
Thank you. And I see Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, Deputy Executive Director at the Board.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us. And I don't know who MSC is, but okay. All right. I think.
Madam Chair, that's Media Services.
Okay, Media Services. Excellent. Okay. And then we know we have Michael Gifford, our tech. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So today, before, actually, I'm just going to ask you all if you can mute yourselves again. Thank you. Okay. All right. Today, we begin the meeting with our
Good morning, and thank you for letting me present first today. First and foremost, I hope everyone is well and staying healthy amid this public health crisis. We know that so many people have been touched by tragedy, including the board with the recent loss of a staff member due to COVID-19. Sadly, this is something many others have been dealing with or will have to face in the coming days and weeks. The last time the Workers' Compensation Board worked through a pandemic, the board was just 4 years old. More than a century later, the board and using the latest technology to ensure continuous protecting the rights of workers and employers during this unprecedented time. Our employees have stepped up for the people of New York in a way that is truly remarkable. They're quickly changing workflows and procedures to ensure critical work continues, making life easier for people accessing the workers' compensation system, many of whom are dealing with their own challenges. One of the first steps we took was to hold all workers' compensation remotely to follow social distancing guidelines. Injured workers, attorneys, representatives, and witnesses have had the option of using our state-of-the-art virtual hearing system since 2018. So this move was relatively seamless. Since March 2017, at a time when most court systems are closed or on very limited schedules, the board has continued to hold approximately 1,000 hearings to ensure necessary wage replacement and medical care continues for injured workers. Other steps we've taken to help injured workers include adopting emergency regulations allowing telemedicine in circumstances where a physical exam isn't necessary. The board has also suspended requirements that injured workers demonstrate they're attached to the labor market to continue receiving partial disability benefit payments. Benefits for these workers must continue. We've also made changes aimed at making the system easier for other stakeholders as more people work remotely and face logistical challenges. Some examples include waiving the requirement for handwritten signatures on more than 24 forms, extending the date by which healthcare providers must obtain prior authorization for renewals of non-formulary medication by 6 months, issuing guidance to healthcare providers, insurance carriers, self-insured employers, and TPAs about the submission of prior authorization requests. We've also advised stakeholders on the cancellation of workers' compensation, disability, and paid family leave benefit insurance policies affected by Executive Order 202.13. In recent days, Chair Rodriguez issued a letter to insurance carriers and payers encouraging them to proactively provide information to first responders and other frontline employees and policyholders on how to file a claim, reinforce employers of discrimination against those who file as illegal, conduct speedy investigations into claims, and in all situations where they aren't sure if a claim is compensable, consider issuing a payment without initially accepting liability rather than disputing the claim. Additionally, the board has worked closely with other agencies to implement the new paid leave Governor Cuomo signed into law, which expanded the use of paid family leave and disability benefits to help workers who are under a mandatory or precautionary order of quarantine or isolation. The work our staff has done has extended beyond just our agency and the benefits that we oversee. Board employees, including some of our board members, have gone above and beyond to assist the Department of Labor in reaching out to thousands of people who have filed for unemployment insurance. We are very proud of how they've responded in this crisis. We hope the work that we are doing and the guidance we have shared will help ease some of the burden our stakeholders are dealing with related to this disease. We will keep you updated on our website and through email and text notifications as the response to COVID-19 evolves. The board is committed to keeping our staff and the public safe, and we will continue to promote these efforts while ensuring workers receive the benefits and care they need. I am honored and proud to be serving with such a talented and dedicated team, not only here at the board, but across all agencies serving the great state of New York under Governor Cuomo's leadership. Thank you for allowing me to update you today, and I hope you all remain healthy and safe.
Thank you so much, Mary Beth. We really appreciate you sharing the updates about all the ways in which the board has stepped up to address this crisis. Okay, now a reminder to board members as we proceed with the rest of our agenda to please state your full name when speaking today. Agenda item 1, approval of the March 17th, 2020 meeting minutes. You have all received a copy of the March 17th, 2020 meeting minutes to review. Are there any questions or need for discussion? Okay. Hearing none. Is there a motion to approve the March 17th, 2020 board meeting minutes?
Madam Chair, this is Ellen Peprocki. I move to approve the minutes.
Thank you very much.
Lauren Logan.
Okay, excellent. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay. Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Okay, I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. Agenda item 2, Office of General Counsel's Departmental Report. General Counsel David Wertheim will present the statistical and informational report for March.
Good morning, Madam Chair, Vice Chair, and board members. This is David Wertheim, General Counsel. Here is a report for issue resolution during the month of March 2020. First, in adjudication, there were 19,606 hearings held in March, which I think is worthy of acknowledgement as an amazing achievement by our adjudication staff and our VHC technology during the pandemic. There were 12,791 cases resolved fully at the hearing. There were 511 reserved decisions issued. There were 2,057 waiver agreements approved, 1,754 by the hearing process, and 303 by desk process. In administrative review, there were 1,127 applications received, 1,066 applications processed, which also is a noteworthy achievement. 2,681 is the inventory pending at the end of March, and 97% of applications were processed in less than 6 months. Full board review. There were 178 applications received, 147 applications processed, and 240 is the inventory at the end of month. That concludes the statistical report for Office of General Counsel. Of course, I would take any questions.
Okay, thank you so much, David. Are there any questions or need for discussion? Okay, hearing none, may I have a motion to accept the statistical and informational report of the Office of General Counsel?
Madam Chair, this is Ellen Peprocki. I'd move to accept the report of General Counsel.
Okay, is there a second?
Second, Lauren Logan.
Thank you so much. Okay, is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. All opposed? Okay, hearing none. I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. All right, agenda item 3, license applications. Section 24A, claim representatives, Joel Frederickson. This matter is being held until next month. Agenda item 4, legal appeals. General Counsel David Wertheim will now present the recommendations concerning the decisions of the appellate division.
Thank you again, Madam Chair. From the time of the last board meeting until now, the Appellate Division, 3rd Department, issued 21 decisions concerning workers' compensation claims. Of those 21, 18 were affirmances, there were 2 reversals, and 1 modification. I have a request for a motion that has 2 aspects to it. First, with respect to items 4A through 4Q and items 4S through 4U, it's the recommendation of Office of General Counsel that these decisions of the court be adopted as the decisions of the board. Second, with respect to item 4R, Nareen versus Montefiore Medical Center, it's my recommendation that the board empower counsel's office to request of the Attorney General to file motions on the board's behalf for re-argument, reconsideration, and/or leave to appeal to the Court of Appeals.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion to accept the recommendations of the Office of General Counsel?
Yes, Madam
Okay,
Chair, this is Ellen Peprocki. I would move to accept the recommendations of General Counsel.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Is there a second?
Lauren Logan.
Excellent. Thank you.
I second the motion, Lauren Logan.
Okay, thank you so much, Lauren. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. All opposed? All right. Hearing no opposition, I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. Agenda item 5, mandatory full board review. 5A, ABA Transportation Holding Company, case number G1926491. Is there a motion with respect to 5A on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Stephen Crane. I move that the majority opinion be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Okay, is there a second?
Madam Chair, this is Martin Delan, and I second the motion.
Excellent. Are there any recusals in this matter? Okay, hearing none. Is there any opposition to the motion?
Yes, this is Linda Hall, is opposition.
Okay, thank you so much, Board Member Hull. I call upon the secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Ostley.
Yes.
Board Member Lobin.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins. Board Member Higgins.
Board Member Higgins, you may be muted.
Board Member Hall.
My
No.
vote is yes.
Thank you. Board Member Hall.
No.
Board Member Delan.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Board Member Cajanelli.
No.
Board Member Crane.
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Tavares.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is carried 11-2.
Okay. Thank you so much. 5B, Sisters of Charity, case number G0242480. Is there a motion with respect to 5B on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair. I urge that the opinion of the majority be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Okay. And that's Board Member Lauren Lobin, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second. That's Frida.
Okay. Vice Chair Frida Foster, thank you. Seconded the motion. Does anyone need to be recused from this case? Is there any opposition to the motion?
Yes.
Madam Chair, there is that.
Okay. In light of the opposition, sorry, I call upon the secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Hall.
Yes.
Board Member Tavares.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Crane.
Yes.
Board Member Ostley.
Yes.
Board Member Delan.
Yes.
Board Member Lobin.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki.
No.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Board Member Casanelli.
No.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is carried 11-2.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to 5C. St. Barnabas Hospital, case number G1003080. Is there a motion with respect to 5C on the agenda?
This is Member Martin Delan, and I move that the majority opinion be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Okay, thank you so much, Board Member Delan. Is there a second?
Second. Frida.
Okay, Vice Chair Frida Foster seconded the motion. Thank you. Are there any recusals in this matter? Okay, hearing none. Is there any opposition to the motion?
This is Board Member Frederick Horsley. Yes, there's opposition.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Board Member Horsley. Upon the opposition, I call upon the Secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Caginelli.
Ask again.
Board Member Caginelli.
No. Okay, thank you.
Board Member Hall.
No.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Ossoly.
No.
Board Member Taveras. Board Member Taveras. Board Member Lobin.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Delan.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Board Member Crane. Board Member Crane. Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman.
Yes.
That motion is passed 8-3.
Should we try for the votes again?
We can come back at the end of the
We'll come back at the end, yes, because I know they're here. They might
It's still
have been
passed.
muted. It's still passed,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Thank you for your patience. Moving on to 5D, Westchester County Medical Center, case number G007-7155. Is there a motion with respect to 5D on the agenda?
Yes, this is Board Member Frederick Horsley. I move that the majority opinion as modified be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Okay, thank you so much, Board Member Oxley. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Ellen Peprocki seconding the motion.
Thank you very much for that second. Does anyone need to be recused in this case? Okay. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay. Hearing no opposition, I call upon the Secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Lobin.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Board Member Williams, you might be muted on your end.
Yes.
There we go.
Board Member Caginelli.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Hall.
Yes.
Board Member Delan.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras. Board
Yes.
Member Crane.
Oh, I heard Arelis. Arelis, I'm sorry, would you go ahead and say your vote again? Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Board Member Crane. We still don't have him.
Board Member Crane, you might be muted. Okay.
Board Member Osily.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman.
Yes.
That motion is carried 12-0, unanimous.
Okay, thank you so much. 5E, Hawthorne Health Medicare Center, case number G1053131. Is there a motion with respect to 5E on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair. This is Board Member Arelis Tavares. I move that the opinion of the majority be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Okay, thank you for that motion. Is there a second?
Madam Chair, this is Ellen Peprocki. I will second the motion.
Thank you so much for that second. Does anyone need to be recused from this case? Okay, is there any opposition to the motion?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Frederick Horsley. I oppose the motion.
Okay, thank you, Board Member Osley. In light of the opposition, I call upon the Secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member DeLon.
I vote yes.
Board Member Stasko.
No. Okay.
Board Member Tavares. Board Member Tavares.
Unmute yourself on your end.
Yes.
Member Tavares, did we lose you?
Okay, she just said yes.
Board Member Osley.
No.
Board Member Cajanelli.
No.
Board Member Hall.
No.
Board Member Crane.
I'm sorry, I just dialed back in. What case are we on?
This is 5E.
Hawthorne Health Multi-Care Center.
Okay, this is Stephen Crane, yes.
Board Member Peprocki.
No.
Board Member Logan.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is carried 8-5.
Okay, thank you. And finally, 5F, Hedgewood Assisted Living, LLC, case number G1943170. Is there a motion with respect to 5F on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Linda Holland. I would move that the dissenting opinion be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Okay, thank you for that motion. Is there a second?
Madam Chair, this is Board Member Cajanelli, and I second that motion.
Okay, thank you very much. Does anyone need to be recused from this case? Is there any opposition to the motion?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. In light of the opposition, I call upon the Secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Higgins.
No.
Board Member Loban.
No.
Board Member Ostley.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Crane.
No.
Board Member Caginelli.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
No.
Board Member Taveras.
No.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member DeLon.
No.
Board Member Hull.
Yes.
She said no?
Said yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is carried 7-6.
Okay, thank you very much. Moving on to agenda item 6, discretionary full board review. I turn this portion of the agenda over to Vice Chair Foster.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the cases listed in item 6 on your agenda, it's been recommended that full board review be granted. Those cases are 6A, matter of Finger Lakes DDSO, 6B, Shealy Septic Service, and 6C, LVMH Christian Dior. I move to refer the cases back to the respective panels for further consideration.
Okay, thank you very much for that motion. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair. This is Mark Stasko. I second the motion.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Board Member Stasko. Are there any recusals in this matter? Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing none, I call upon the Secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Loban.
Yes.
Board Member DeLon.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Hall.
Yes.
Board Member Caginelli.
Yes.
Board Member Crane.
Yes.
Board Member Ostley.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Chairwoman Rodriguez.
Yes.
That motion is passed 13-0.
Okay, thank you. Agenda item 7, is there any other business? Okay, hearing none. Agenda item 8, adjourning the meeting. May I please have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Madam Chair, this is Board Member Peprocki. I would move to adjourn.
Okay,
I would
thank you
second
so
that.
much, Board Member. Okay,
And I
who
would
is that?
second that motion, and this is Lauren Loeb.
Okay, thank you so much, Board Member Loban. Is there any opposition? Okay, hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? All opposed? Okay, I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. Meeting adjourned. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.